Catch 'em all.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Ark Survival Evolved video. Buck Nation Gaming, and we're on the Who's Alpha 24/7 PvP cluster. We have Freshwipe coming up in less than 1 hour. By the time this video gets uploaded, it'll be very close. Freshwipe. We're going to keep this as short and sweet as we can, so that way I can hurry up and get it up before Freshwipe. But I wanted to advertise some of the dinos that we got coming in, plus a few other things in the Discord that you can see. With the main ones being Velos being added to Redwoods areas. You'll see the Velos spawn in. Also, there's the X Sabertooth. That one looks really awesome just where it's colored for the event. There's also, if we can find them real quick, there's another Velo. Manas that spawn in Redwoods Wild. And the other dino we brought in, I see one go flying this way. He may have already put himself in a bad spot. So let's see if we can hopefully find him. There he is in the water. Gas bags show up wild as well. We've jumped the max level wild dinos up to 460 for this Freshwipe. And there's some more Mana Velo gas bags action for you. We've also added other dinos to the beaches and stuff like that as well. And snow with Ravagers showing up in snow. And then on the beaches, you will see some X dinos pop in, some X parasaurs. Let's see if we can find one real quick. Give everything a second to render in real quick. It does take a little second when we're in admin mode. I think this might be our first one. There's the X parasaur. There's also X Argentavises, which is probably that one right there. It is. And there's also X Raptors, which may be the more difficult one to find. Nope, there's one right there. I believe. Nope, that's just a regular raptor. I think this one's an X. Those are all males. And they're all raptors. No X one. Let's see this guy. I am in leave me alone mode, so they're not going to aggro against me, luckily. But there are X Raptors as well. Just not going to be able to get to one this video, it doesn't look like. Because like I said again, I want to keep it short and sweet. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, it's kind of rough having RGs popping up on the beach on the tropical island south on center and stuff like that. But it's just one of those things, wanted to give the XRG some love. They don't really get donated for or bought with veggie cakes, so we wanted to give them some love to where they wouldn't be left out. That Quetzal I thought was somebody's Quetzal just chilling. It's a 364. It's not too bad. It's got a nice color to it as well. And we'll run over to snow real quick, and then I'll show you drop info and all that stuff. Instead of going and hitting one drop at a time, I'll just show you the different stuff in the drop info. Let's go over here to where the gotchas and the snow owls spawn, because I have a humongous feeling that's where everything else is going to spawn in as well. So we got gotchas that spawn in wild. There's also snow owls that'll probably render in here in a few. They usually come in with the gotchas, so it's kind of weird that they're not attacking them and flying over them. This alpha could have definitely ate some of the snow owls, or sometimes I notice they fall down the side of this cliff. Yep, there's an Argentavis. That's not a snow owl like I thought. Looked like one from a distance. These are all RGs. Trying to be patient with it. Alright, well, let's go up here and look. Maybe they moved to a different spawn region, or just more gotcha spawned in. But I promise you snow owls will come in. They definitely came in last wipe. Oh, there's one. Yeah, snow owls. 406, not a bad level right there. Let's see if any of the other dinos we added are going to spawn in right here. I don't believe they will. I think they'll be in other parts of the snow, hopefully. That's what we're hoping for. I don't think this is really still considered the snow, so let's start working our way back towards. There's multiple snow owls there. It just takes them a second to render in where I'm going 900 mile an hour, it feels like. There's the gotchas. Ravagers is the other thing I'm looking for. That's the one other dino that I had spawn in at snow. And I would love to see a couple of them spawn in wild. Don't know if it's going to like allow us to do the Ravagers, but I wanted to like give it a chance. I've tried to stick it in caves before and it never worked out. Didn't actually go in when I coded it, so hopefully it's not the case here. We're going to find a nice snowy spot like this right here and just kind of look around real quick once things render in real quick. I just want to see your stats. 168. Not the best. Alright, so we're going to go down here with some land dinos that are moving around. Hopefully see us a nice Ravager pop in. I'd be tickled to death just to see one. Maybe there's a reason why it won't let you or something. I'm not really sure. They could even be in here. Human. Nice. Let's see, maybe they popped in here without us knowing. Yeah, I'm not really seeing them in here either, so I'm not quite sure about the Ravagers. I'll have to look into it, but I thought that was a cool dino to throw out there in the wild that you would be able to start taming. Freshwipe's in like an hour, less than an hour from now, so I'm not really caring that you get to see that dude's stuff, just for the simple fact that it's not going to be there in 30 minutes anyways. Alright, but looking over everything, guys, I don't see any Ravagers popping in. I'll continue to work on making sure I can try to get those in to get them in wild on other maps, but the dinos I did show you goes for all maps that have those regions in them, so you can just jump over and have a chance to get some of those dinos in the wild. Next thing we're going to go over and look at, we're going to jump off of Ark real quick. Alright, we're going to jump over to Discord, our Who's Alpha 24/7 PvP Discord. This is our drop info section, and I'm just going to keep that up on the screen and let you read over it and see what different drops give different items. Everything that you see detailed will come in each drop that you hit, and then of course the boss fight, if it's got 2 bosses in that map, then you double it. If it's got 3 like Valguero, you'll cut it in half and multiply it times 3. Alright, like I said, you can just pause it right there if you want to, just so you can see all the drop infos. The next thing I want to go over real quick is the rules of this wipe. These are the set of rules for Season 5. Number 1 rule, no human, tribe of human, or 1, 2, 3s. Absolutely no mass breeding or breed boxing. If caught, it's instant wipe, no exception. It's supposed to be exception, sorry. PvP server, if you build it, they will come. However, if you look at number 8, obs are PvE zones. A lot of people get that mixed up, but we're usually good at working with people and letting them know. Number 4, no meshing. We do have anti-meshing system on, so if you mesh, you're going to get killed. It's going to do 100k, or I'm sorry, 100 million damage to you, not 100k. And we had somebody send us a screen clip of that. May try to see if I can download that somehow from Xbox to my PC and try to get that out there in a future video so people can see how good that meshing system is. There is a little bit of flaws to it sometimes, like if you touch the wall you'll die or you'll just fall through the map, but we tend to work out with the server of getting all the people to screenshot their inventory so we can replace it for them. Works out pretty well. Number 5, no completely enclosing dinos to raid. That means you can't breed box, or I'm sorry, that means you can't box in your dinos to raid. So if the dino can't get shot by turrets, it's not allowed. The dino has to be shot by turrets. You can box the player in, you just can't box the whole dino. We went over number 8, so we'll skip to number 9, no popcorn and loot. Number 10's no going real life, it's just a game. Don't bring personal things into this, it's not worth it. It's just a video game. We're here to have fun, not bully people. Number 11, no inciting or blue tagging. And number 12, you can only cage someone up to 24 hours this wipe. Last wipe we had no caging whatsoever. This wipe, you can cage up to 24 hours. Next thing I want to show you real quickly is our little recruitment banner that we have for the server. Here you see the maps included: Center 1, Center 2, Rag 1, Rag 2, the Island, Valguero, Aberration, and Extinction. Total of 8 maps. We'll add Crystal Isles in as soon as it's released to console. Insta-tame, insta-level. We do have custom modded drops as we just went over. Also have custom dino spawn points like I showed you at the beginning of the video. All tameable dinos available, including X dinos into the server, and you saw some of those X dinos in the other maps. Metal smelts at a 1-to-1 ratio in forges. Basically, you put 10k metal in, you get 10k ingots out after it smelts it down. You do have to wait on it to smelt all of it down, but it's not that terrible. 7 times harvesting. That's something that we'll play with if it's too low, but the way that pickup rate is, you'll pick up a little bit heavier than 7 times harvesting on certain resources, and then other resources you're only going to get that 7 times harvesting. So it just depends on what it is. 90 times mature speed. We have the mature speed just bumped down below 100, just to make it, not too overpowered, but nice. 15 times mating, so your dinos do have to wait a little bit in between mating. That helps prevent breed boxing. 3.5 times imprinting stat bonuses. Basically, that's what determines on your imprint stat skill of your dinos. Plus, not only that, that also helps determine small portions of your mutation percentage. Max level wild dinos are 460 this wipe. Character level dinos are 105. We do have a shop available in Discord along with all the other great info. There's the Discord link right there. It's 3, lowercase n, lowercase a, capital Q, lowercase z, 5, and the letter U. That will get you into our Discord. Server name is going to be Who's Space Alpha PvP 8 map. You can just type in Who's Space Alpha. Not the word space, but the actual space bar itself. Just like you see it right here. Who's space here, Alpha, and then that'll pop up all 8 of our maps. I know a lot of people hit me up and they say, hey, I can't get in. You have to be on Xbox One or Windows 10. That's the only 2 consoles or console/PC that we have clustered into the server. Sweet vegetable cakes is the in-game currency. It's basically 1 cake per level on dinos. If you want a max 460 dino, bring us 460 cakes. We also do events 3 times a week. I'll go over that in just a few and show you the other ways you can get veggie cakes, basically, which is in-game currency for shop. If you don't want to take the time to grind up the in-game currency of sweet veggie cakes, there is donation packs available. It does help to keep the lights on, and we do appreciate everybody that does that. All shop purchases are good for 2 wipe cycles. It's basically a BOGO deal. Whatever you buy one month, you can get that same pack back the next month. You can change out the pack and stuff with the dinos. You don't have to take the same stuff. 30-day wipe cycles. I think I went over that, so now we'll go back into Discord real quick. Click on the events section, and there you see, for this wipe, we will have 24 total events. It'll be 12 different events, and we'll have each event 3 times a week, twice per day that we have it that week. So, for example of saying that, every Wednesday we'll have an event at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those will be streamed to the YouTube channel. Every Friday we're going to have one at midnight Eastern Standard Time and noon Eastern Standard Time, and that'll also be streamed to the channel. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Eastern will be the events for that day as well. So basically, when we come out with an event on Wednesday, we'll have it twice to give people all around the world a chance to be able to do it. That's why it's 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Hopefully everybody will be able to make one of those times. If you don't live on the East Coast, you will have to adjust the Eastern Standard Time to your time area. Like if you live on the Pacific Coast, for instance, you're 3 hours behind the East Coast. So the 6 a.m. one's going to be a little rough for you. That'll be 3 a.m. 7 p.m. will be 4 p.m. for you guys. So that's, perfect in my opinion. Same thing with the 12 a.m., 12 p.m., 10 a.m., 10 p.m. If you're across season over in the UK, Germany, Australia, New Zealand, or any other countries over in towards those time zones, you'll just have to adjust these time zones to your times so you'll know exactly when the events will be. We also put it in our general in Discord, and we ping at everyone. Just looking over real quickly, we have a suggestions tab. People suggest things, and we try our best to add it. Basically, what we do is once we go with suggestions, we'll make a poll out of it, and basically it's a yay or nay kind of thing. If there's check marks for yay, then and they are way more than the check marks for nay, we'll change it. If it seems like nobody wants to do it, we can always change it next wipe. We do this wipe per wipe. This is what we call a server for the players, by the players. We want you guys to be able to make the decision on the server of how it goes, because at the end of the day, my team and myself, we don't play on the server. You guys do. So we want y'all to be able to have the most fun that you can absolutely have in the server. Like I said, not going to make this one a very long one. Unfortunately, I did go over like 15 minutes. I was trying to prevent that, but I didn't want to miss anything. If you got any other questions, you can always hit me up in the comments section below, and I'll definitely get back and answer as many of those as possible. Hope to see you guys in the server. Like I said, Freshwipe is now. By the time this video is uploaded, if you're watching it, Freshwipe is here. I hope y'all enjoy this wipe. I'll just going to leave it out there with the same question I always do to all of my players that join the server. We want to know who's alpha of the July wipe anyways. We've already got that answered in previous wipes, but of the July wipe, who is going to be the alpha of the server? Will there be one? Will there be multiple? All I can tell you is during the events and the other things we do throughout this season, you guys are definitely going to check it out on YouTube by hitting that subscribe button. Also hit the bell so that way you'll be the first to get the videos as soon as they're released. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. I hope you stay awesome, hope you stay amazing, and we will catch you next video.